Welcome back to Chen Design. Today is a quick video. I'm going to talk about how to creating a low poly look from this surface in Rhino 3D software. Are you ready? Let's get started. You can try all the Rhino surface into a low poly in this way. So let me show you how I do it. First of all, we want to turn this into the mesh. So you're coming into the mesh command and then you have this editing. Notice that if you use this simple control, you have like more polygon and we can preview it. You can see there's a lot of a mesh. The more mesh it's making into the high poly, right? So we want to use fewer polygon and then you will see something like this. This is, if you like this one, that will be fine. Take a look on the rendering. It's pretty low poly right there. You can see all the facet there. But if you wanted to custom your own facet, we can continue to manipulate the mesh command. So we're gonna use the mesh command one more time. Instead of using the fewer polygon, I'm going to coming into the detail control. With the detail control, you have all of this, right? So in order to get that low poly look, on the fewer polygon, this is whatever the preset like that. So I'm going to zero everybody and I'm going to play with the maximum and minimum edge length right here. So I'm gonna try something like 5 here, which means the edges from here, any of the edges, the minimum, it has to be 5, right? So we can preview it to see if we like it. You can see it's much larger, right? And then let's click OK, and that's moving this to the side for the comparison. All right, so if you gonna take a look on the render view, you can see we have a more facet right here compared to this one right there. All right, so now how big can we get this one to be less polygon? We can do in the mesh command one more time. And with this mesh command, I can increasing this one even more. So let's get into the 8, right? So then you can see something like that. All right, so now we're getting into a really fun font. Now, if you take a look right in the middle on my top view, you're going to notice that the less polygon or the biggest edges, bigger edges that you have, it start getting not so symmetrical. Right, and if that bother you, you can do is you can trim the half and then just mirror to the other side if you do want it to be symmetrical. They will have a little bit non-symmetrical element right there. All right, another way that you can do once you have a mesh, let's say you don't have the original surface to turning into the mesh, all you have is the mesh. How do you going to make this mesh less meshy? What we can do is called reduce mesh, and for the reduce mesh, it will tell you that what is the mesh count right here. 392. It's pretty low here, but we can reduce by the number or we can reduce by the percentage. Let's say I want to reduce like 50%, so it will become 196, and then we can preview it, and you're going to see this become your mesh right here, and then you will turning into all the triangle, try to connect it together, and if that worked good for you, and we're gonna click OK. So now you got a new mesh with the low poly, something like this. All right, so another things that I wanted to introduce you, if you're using Rhino 7, it's really fun to having a wire construction. So basically I'm gonna come into my top view, and I'm going to coming into the curve from the object that you have. The one, it's called extract wireframe, and then we're gonna get something like this. This will be only the frame, and we can use the either with the pipe, so the radius for 1, and then we'll get something like this, or we're going to use the Rhino 7, and you have this sub D, and then you have a sub D multi-pipe, and then we use the same diameter. And smoothness, let's change to 0, and then we'll get something like this. So then we can get this type of a wire construction from this low poly, the wire that we extract from. I hope you enjoyed this video. With a little trick, you can have a lot of different surfaces in the Rhino. If you like more trick and tips, think about joining to my membership. Not only it supported me as a small YouTuber, and also learning more of my secret on Rhino 3D model. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next.